I survived 100 days as a toy in Minecraft. Yep, you heard me correctly. While working in the science lab with my best friend Sharky, our potion was tampered with by the evil lab robot Laura. She changed a key element to our potion and the side effects. Well, you guessed it, it turned us into tiny plastic toy dolls. Once the evil robot Laura realized what she had done, she donated us to a huge toy store to sell and banish us forever. Now that myself and Sharky are toy dolls, we have 3 main objectives. 1. Figure out a way to get ourselves sold by the toy store and back out to the real world. 2. Locate the lab and navigate our way back through the city as toys. And 3. Turn ourselves back to normal size and stop that evil robot Laura once and for all. Do we have what it takes to make our way back to the lab? Or will we be stuck inside this toy store as toy dolls forever? Stay tuned to find out what happens next. Here it is, day 1 as a toy doll inside Minecraft. Myself and Sharky woke up inside some room. We looked around and we could see these dolls laying around. This is crazy. We tried to find a way out, but there was nothing. Eventually, Sharky found a chest with grappling hooks and boots to protect our fall. We grabbed the hooks and put on the boots and used the hooks to get us on top of this room we were trapped in. OMG, this wasn't a room, it was a toy box because we really are toys. Look at the size of this place. It looks like an office of some kind. We needed to get out of here, so we made our way to the office door. Perfect, a little gap big enough for us to slip out. Then it hit us. We were in the middle of a huge toy store. This is crazy. That evil robot Laura must have dropped us here to get rid of us. We made our way to the toy section and found an empty box on one of the shelves. We decided to call this place home until we could figure out how to get out of here. After a little rest, we decided to check out this store to see if we could find a way out. We got to the front doors, but they are locked and it seemed like they were the only exit. Only problem is that they're only open during the day when this place is filled with normal-sized humans. We made it back to our toy box and we found a note left inside. Meet me tomorrow by the frozen pizza aisle. You both have a lot to learn about this place. W. Who could that be? Did a human spot us? We went straight back to our new home. For now, we used these beds Sharky found in a different dollhouse to get some rest. We woke up early on day 2, still in shock by the fact that we are now toys inside a toy store. We set off in search for the frozen pizza aisle like the note told us to. We found these cute looking french fries. Seems like being a toy makes you see everything as a toy, including food. Eventually, we found them inside this big fridge. We went inside, but it was far too cold. We would freeze to death in no time in there. Sharky had an idea to find coats on a doll in the toy section of the store. We arrived back to the toy section and look, we have Star Wars toys, Marvel toys, and even Batman toys too. Cool! Eventually, Sharky found these scary toys. Yikes, they are so creepy. But inside the toy box, he found these winter coats. They'll do perfect. Sorry, Mr. Scary Man, we'll bring them right back, okay? We went inside the freezer and made our way up to the frozen pizza. Man, they look so cute. I don't think I can ever eat pizza again now. We looked around, but we couldn't find anyone. What a waste of time. We left and started to head back towards our toy box when we spotted Woody. The Woody! I must be seeing things.
Wow, you guys really didn't go inside the food section, did you?
Yes, the note in our chest told us we could.
Have you guys lost your mind? Everyone knows toys and food don't mix. This must be your first mixed toy store, so I'll let you get away with it this time.
Woody, this is our first toy store ever.
What? You guys got bought straight from the factory? I mean, I heard rumors of that kind of thing before, but wow, that's pretty cool.
No, Woody, we're humans. Well, we were humans. You see, there was some kind of potion gone wrong in our science lab, and it turned us into toys. And now we need to get out of here. How is this possible? Have you been shrunk too?
Well, wax my boots and call me Buzz, I don't believe it. No, I am 100% toy manufactured and raised. Okay, we need to get you guys to safety. Once some of these not-so-nice toys find out what you guys are, they'll be hunting you down and trying to keep you here forever. It's not their fault, it's the way they're programmed to play.
Wait, if you're a toy, how are we speaking and how are you walking around? I don't understand. How are you alive?
Well, that's the toy's best kept secret. You see, we come to life whenever a human isn't around. Or, well, even when they are around, we're still alive, but we don't want to freak them out, so we play dead, you know? You guys must understand. If the other toys were to find out this about you both, you'd be too much of a risk to let go again. They would try to lock you away forever. It's not safe for you both here.
Okay, Woody, let's get out of here, please. We made it back to Woody's aisle, and he told us we could stay here, in Bullseye's horse pen. He was the wrong color, so the humans pushed him to the back of the shelf. We'll be safe here. We set up our beds and then got some rest. Man, this place stinks. On the morning of day 3, myself and Sharky set out to see if there was another way out of this toy store. We came across this door and checked it out. Turns out, it brings you inside the store's bathroom. Yikes, no way out here. The next door brought us into what looks like a daycare for kids while their parents shop. We looked around, but again, no way out. Eventually, we found this door. There was no way getting inside and no way of seeing what's on the other side of the door. We were about to move on when Sharky spotted these tavern-style doors. We went through and ended up in some kind of old western town. This is so cool. We looked around and spotted some cowboy toys, but they weren't that talkative, so we moved on. On our way back to the stables, we spotted these big yellow boxes. Wow, toy of the week. Wonder what's inside. We went up to the shelf to check it out, but all the boxes were locked. What's the big secret? Nearly back at our box, and Sharky shoots off into the shelves. Where is he going? I followed him up, and there they were. Only Sharky's favorite toy as a kid, Ninjago.
Oh my days, these are so cool!
Okay, Sharky, come on. It's time to get back and get some sleep. Silly shark man. We spent the next 3 days searching every door and room to try and find our way out. We must have searched every inch of this place in utter desperation. The harder we looked, the more frustrated we became. It was beginning to look like we had no hope of getting out of here. By the end of day 7, we were back at the toilets. We had officially done a full loop of the store. Just as I was beginning to lose all hope, Sharky noticed something. Oh, come on, Sharky, a giant poop? But that wasn't it. The toilet. It had a drain going down the back as it always does. Maybe if we could get the supplies we need to breathe underwater, we could flush ourselves down the toilet and make our way out through the sewers. We headed back to our box/horse stables to finalize our plan for tomorrow night. Today is the day we get out of here and back into the real world. We took a quick trip across the aisle to the Minecraft section for some tools and weapons. What? Why is Rick in the Minecraft section? Anyway, we got the tools and weapons we needed and then set off in search of some scuba gear. We arrived over to the Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle section, hoping that they would have the scuba gear we needed, but they didn't. Then I spotted the Little Cup section. No way! They made toys out of me and my friends. So cool! We're all there. Tiny Turtle, Little Lizard, and even Ropo. Anyway, we looked around and of course, Scuba Steve, Sharky's trusted companion and also a self-proclaimed ladies' man. He had the stuff we needed. We took Scuba Steve's diving gear and headed for the bathroom toilet. We put on our gear and started up our oxygen tanks. Man, these things were loud. Anyway, we dived in, avoiding the poop, and made our way through the pipe out the back of the toilet. Jeez, there's bits of poop everywhere. This is so gross. Eventually, we made it. The sewers. We took off our gear and walked through the sewers to try and find a way out. As we were heading down this alleyway, we came across this guy. He looked like some kind of sewer rat. Man, I hate rats. Let's keep moving. We walked for hours before turning this corner, and boom! A giant sewer rat attacked us! We fought it off and eventually got the better of it. Oh man, I'm covered in gross rat water now though. We went through the store and checked this room out. Only one way in or out. This will be the perfect spot for our camp tonight. We set up our beds and got some sleep. We spent the next 6 days wandering these sewers and checking out each alley section by section, but still nothing. We fought off some more sewer rats and found more cheese, but there's still no way out of here. Until day 15, when we finally found a new alley inside the sewer system. We followed the pipes around, not knowing what was on the other side, until we reached the end. And there he was! SpongeBob? What? Wait, is that another SpongeBob behind him? This isn't making any sense. Then, SpongeBob, or what looked like SpongeBob, attacked us! He was so strong and so tough he nearly took us both out. We had no choice but to retreat and run away. We ended up right back where we started. It looks like we'll have no choice but to go back up the pipe into the store. Day 16, and we were back in the toy store exactly where we started. When I woke up this morning, Sharky wasn't around. I figured he went for a walk, but now I'm getting worried. I checked out both aisles and he was nowhere to be seen. Not until I looked up at the Little Club section and there he was. But what was he doing? I made my way up to him. Sharky, what are you doing? He explained to me that the best way to get out of this toy store is to get sold. In order to get sold, we needed boxes and accessories. All the good toys come with accessories. We got to work and joined up 2 boxes that were side by side. After a few hours and a lot of rummaging around, we finished our new box. Just look at it. We'll be sold in no time. We went in and made ourselves comfy. The humans will be in the toy store in no time now. We spent the next 8 days in our box. We didn't leave to go to the bathroom. We didn't leave to take a break. We just didn't move. And nothing, not even one kid or human for that matter, even looked at us. On day 25, we'd had enough. There was no way out. We're gonna be stuck here forever. That's until I came up with a plan. The toy of the week. Those toys are always getting sold. If we can get in there, we will get sold for sure. Today, we needed to get inside that toy of the week box. We went to Woody and asked him if he knew where the key was. Woody told us that the key is in Santa's grotto, but not to go in there. That Santa is not the guy we know and love him for. Yeah, Woody, we fought off giant sewer rats. We can handle a grumpy old toy. We made it to the grotto, and inside would be our golden key. We walked through the doors and wow, this place was magical. What was Woody talking about? We got to the front door and knocked. Looks like no one was home, so we let ourselves in. I told Sharky to go back outside and keep a watch out for old grumpy Santa. I looked all around the main hall, under the tree, beside Santa's chair. I even checked all the chests that the elves were using and nothing. Come on. Then I noticed an upstairs. I made my way upstairs and let myself into the bedroom, or so I thought. It turns out it was some kind of high-tech surveillance room. What was Santa into? I took a quick look around and there it is, the golden key we needed. Finally! I went to go back downstairs when I heard something from the main hall. I looked over and there he was. But that's not Santa. That's the evil neighbor dressed as Santa. He looked straight up at me. We made eye contact. Ah! I ran for it into the upstairs hallway, not knowing where I was going. I took a hard right and I made it outside the door onto a balcony. Oh no, it's too high of a jump. Ah! He's behind me. I had no choice. I had to climb the roof and try find another way down, but the neighbor is hot on my tail. What in the goodness sake is Hello Neighbor the Santa in the toy store? The trees, they're my only hope. I climbed down the roof and jumped on top of a tree. I finally made it down, but where is Sharky? I can't see him anywhere. Wait, there he is. Sharky, come on. Some lookout he was. We made it back to the Toy of the Week box and opened up the lock. Inside was a button. What? Sharky pressed it and boom, it opened the box. Aw, cool! It's the toy to my favorite Disney movie, Coco. Sorry though, you gotta go. We went back to our box and made a plan for the next few days. We had a lot of work to do. After 3 long days taking apart our giant double toy box with accessories, we finally had our new box built inside the Toy of the Week section. We had achieved a lot to get here and we were so proud of ourselves this far. We called it a night and we got some well-deserved rest before tomorrow. We woke up early, brushed our little fake doll teeth and assumed the position. Today is the day. I can feel it. We're about to get sold. And at exactly 11 a.m., it happened. We're now officially sold, off to our new home, and finally, a chance to go back to the lab and make ourselves human again. Here I am, day 32 in my new house. Wow, a huge pink room with a dollhouse and some teddies. I am for sure in a girl's room. I decided to take a look around. A baby's crib? I hope this baby doesn't chew on toys. More teddies and a cute pink lamp. I guess her favorite color is pink. Then it hit me. Sharky, where is he? Oh no. I rushed back over to the desk I woke up on. I got up on top, but he wasn't there. I looked around and I noticed the drawer was open, so I jumped in. Wait, Rick? I asked him if he'd seen Sharky, but he didn't. In fact, he had no idea who I was. It must have been a different Rick toy from the store. Oh man. I made my way out to the hallway to see if I could spot him, but still no sign. Wow, look at this place. It's just a normal house, but it seems huge when you're a toy. I made my way down the stairs towards the front door. I started to walk towards the sitting room when a human came running out of the kitchen. I ran under the sofa and hid, hoping the human didn't see me. Wow, that was a close call. They just walked on by and up the stairs. I still needed to find Sharky, but now with humans walking around, I had to be extra careful. I made my way down the hallway and into the kitchen. The coast looked clear. I jumped up on the countertop and it looks like someone was baking. Man, I miss baking. Wait, someone's coming. I jumped up into the flour and dug down to hide. I can hear someone coming into the room.
Mom, I'm gonna put the flour in the bowl and then I'm gonna play some Xbox with Timmy, okay?
Oh no, I'm inside the bag of flour. I'm gonna get caught. Then he finally turned the bag upside down and poured me out. Where was I? Oh, yeah, right, the bowl. I dug my way out of the flour. Tastes like dry flour. Gross. That's it. It's getting too risky. I needed to get back into the room and lay low until the humans are out of the house tomorrow. The next morning, I woke up in the kid's bed. I guess she liked her little Kelly doll. So cute. I went out to the hallway to check if the coast was clear. Looks like everyone is out at work. Now is my chance to go and find Sharky. I headed downstairs and went through the flap in this door. It kind of looks like a dog flap. Oh geez, I hope they don't have a dog. I made it all the way into the garage. Oh no, a doghouse! They do have a dog. Hopefully that stinking dog is out with its humans. I looked everywhere for Sharky. On top of the car, all around the tools and workspaces. And then I saw these balloons. Sharky loves balloons. Maybe he's here. Sharky! Sharky! Then my worst fear came true. Pennywise the clown appeared and he was not happy. Ah! He's coming for me! I gotta go! I ran and I jumped and I ran some more trying to escape Pennywise. I looked back and he was still coming. Oh my days, this is terrifying. I kept running and jumping, taking a look back if I could. Finally, I got some distance, but he kept coming. Just when I thought I was done for, he fell. He missed his jump and fell right off the platform. Thank goodness. I jumped down beside the laundry door. I went in to see if I could find Sharky, but no luck. He couldn't have just vanished. I spent the next 3 days sneaking into the hallway each morning, checking to make sure the humans have gone, and then continued to look for Sharky. I checked the bathroom, the sink, the toilet, and the bathtub in case he was in there. I checked the basement. It looks like some of the toy soldiers are playing. Well, soldiers, but still no sign of Sharky. There was only one last room to check, the Big Brothers. I went inside and had a look around. Jeez, his toys are all messed up. Looks like someone likes to destroy their toys. I made it onto his desk and noticed this surgery table. It must be set from one of his toys, but why would he have it here? Then the front door closed. Somebody was home. I jumped down off the desk and looked for a place to hide. Look, that tank would work. I grappled into the tank and took cover. While I was hiding, I noticed it was the brother who came home, and now he was inside his room.
Aw man, I cannot wait to blow up that silly looking shark toy tomorrow with my Ultra Rocket 3000. Launch time, T-minus 10 hours. Location, the backyard.
Oh no, Sharky! This evil brat has Sharky tied to a rocket set for detonation in 10 hours. I need to do something. And just as I was about to leave, I was covered in spider webs. Ah, it's a real-life spider, and look at the size of it. Oh no! Please let me go. I have to help my friend. Of course, it didn't let me go. Oh no, Sharky. I woke up unsure what time it was. Wait, it's sunny out. That must mean it's tomorrow already. Sharky. I freed myself from the webs and I got out of there. Looks like the evil brother was up already. I got to the hallway and I looked down the stairs. There's the brother, but where is Sharky?
Oh man, looks like it's too windy out there. Aw, this sucks. I guess I'll have to cancel my launch until Friday.
Friday. That means I have 3 days to get some supplies, find Sharky, and free him before he ends up a kebab. Over the next 3 days, I gathered supplies that could help Sharky. And supplies that would keep me safe while trying to rescue Sharky. But now it was time. Time to go outside into the world and save my best friend. Here I am, in the great outdoors. I don't remember it being this beautiful. I headed out to the middle of the garden. Wow, birds! I didn't even think of birds, or other animals, or insects. Oh God. I searched over by the pool, no sign of Sharky. I searched over by the barbecue, and still no sign. Then I checked the sandbox, and there he was. Oh, thank goodness I found him. Only problem is now is he's stuck inside this rocket, and the evil brother is going to launch him in a matter of seconds. I started to play around with the wires, not entirely sure what I was doing, and then the launch activated. Oh no, I did something wrong. I kept playing with the wires as the countdown continued, and the thrusters got stronger and stronger, and just when I thought it was too late, Sharky made it out. I did it! There goes the rocket. Wow, that was a very close call. I'm so happy to have Sharky back. Come on, it's time to get you back inside. We've had enough excitement for one day. We spent the next 2 weeks inside the toy hospital while Sharky recovered from his injuries. The doctors were really great. I'm surprised they actually knew what they were talking about, considering they were toys and all. After Sharky got better, we spent a few days with our new human Cindy. She's really sweet and she enjoyed playing with us. You know, being a doll ain't that bad, but I'm a human trapped in this doll's body and I need to get back home. Day 61, the house was empty and we had to make a plan to get out of there. We snuck into the evil brother's room and onto his desk. Sharky told me this is where he superglued him into the rocket, like some kind of weird surgery. Yikes. Then we jumped onto his computer and tried to figure out where we are. It looks like we're over 100 miles from the lab. We'll never be able to get out of here by ourselves. Not like this. We checked inside the brother's wardrobe and found his tank and Humvee, but they wouldn't even make that journey. We'd need like 1,000 batteries. All seemed lost when we heard Mom and Dad get home. Wait, the garage! That's it! The car! We could get the humans to drop us back to the lab. But how? We still need to figure that out. Days 62 to 70 were spent trying to find a way to get inside the car without the humans noticing. We thought about hiding under the wheel arch of the car, but that would be way too dangerous. We even thought about hiding in the front grille of the car, but too many bugs in our face on the drive. Eventually, Sharky figured out the perfect spot. We could sneak in behind the rear taillight of the car and into the trunk. There we can lay low and hide until we reach our destination, the lab. Now all I had to do was figure out a way to get the humans to drive myself and Sharky up there. It's not like I can just ask them, or is it? My first task on day 71 was to convince Malibu Barbie to handwrite an invitation to the humans to join her in a made-up wedding 100 miles away. You get the idea. My second task was to get Rick to email the dad that he'd won a free weekend stay in this made-up hotel 100 miles away for the weekend. Then, my final task was to put the invite on the fridge for everyone to see. Done. Geez, I guess I can get a lot done when I need to. I was just leaving the kitchen when one of those green soldiers came running over. It turned out while I was making this epic plan, Sharky thought it would be a good idea to go outside for some fresh air. Only problem, the birds took him. I put on all my gear, grabbed my sword, and headed for the door. I made it outside, and my goodness, there were so many birds. I had no choice. I needed to find Sharky and save him. We were getting out of here together. I made a run for it. Ah, these birds are trying to eat me. Get away, you stinking bird. I made it through the initial attack, just about. Then I noticed the birds at the bird bath were going a little extra crazy. Wait. Look, it's Sharky! Those birds have him trapped up there. I grappled up and started to fight them off. Sharky tried to help, but he didn't have any weapons. Eventually, I did it. I saved Sharky again, but he was in a bad way. He needed the doctor, and quickly. Yet again, we spent the next 2 weeks inside the toy hospital while Sharky recovered from his injuries. I swear this guy is gonna get me killed one of these days. Finally, we were ready to go. We said our goodbyes to Rick and Barbie. Today was the day the family were ready to set off on their road trip to a fake wedding I made up. And to a fake hotel that doesn't exist. I kind of feel bad. We made our way to the trunk of the car and snuck right in. We hid behind the bag and got settled in. The engine has started and we're finally on our way. Normal size, here we come. What we didn't realize was the family had planned a little road trip, so our little 100-mile journey became over 1,000 miles. We were stuck in the trunk of the car for 7 whole days. I am never driving anywhere again. Finally, the car came to a stop, and I heard the father say, "We have arrived." Myself and Sharky jumped out of the trunk once the coast was clear. Wait, where are we? Oh man, the idiot Rick got the address wrong on the email. I needed to know where we were, so I headed off down the street. Just a pair of toys. Oh my gosh, there's so many people out. If we get caught, we are doomed. Eventually, we made it to this bus stop. It looks like we're just over 23 blocks from the lab. Oh, come on. We got going. We had no choice. We ran for days through gardens and walkways. We ran during the night past police stations and city halls all the time. There was so many people around. Eventually, on night 99, we made it to the entrance of the lab. But of course, it's nighttime. I guess we have to camp out in this bush for the night. Day 100. We've made it to the lab, but still not inside yet. Now is our time. We went for it. We ran straight through the front door past the security guard. We made our way up the stairs, mountains more like, and eventually made it inside the lab. Look, there's that evil robot Laura. I'll deal with her later. For now, we programmed the computer and ran straight into the reversal chamber. Just like that, boom, we're normal-sized human again. One last thing to do. Evil robot Laura, your time is up. I'm gonna wipe your hard drives and power you down. Any last words? Beep, beep, blue. We did it. What a journey. From being tiny little toy dolls all the way back into the city and back to human again. That was the most exciting 100 days yet.